just want to come out and get a win. We understand it's a long series. It's going to take a concerted effort and just continuing to keep our focus. And I thought that we set the tone in the first quarter, a defensive-minded effort, and we're able to get a win. It's one win. Nobody's overreacting. It's one step closer to where we want to go. And we got to go out on Sunday and lace them up again.
How are some of you guys able to take advantage of the way that they guarded Kawhi, some of the defensive pressure that threw on him?
Yeah, I mean, we got good players. We got a lot of playmakers. We got a lot of talent, and you know, we just got to step up and make plays. They're going to send a lot of help. They're going to double them. Not going to make life easy for them. They put the best defenders on him and try to make it as tough as possible for him. So the rest of us just got to step up, make shots, make extra plays, keep the ball flowing, and keep the ball moving, and try to make them pay on the backside.
You have been really hot in the last basically last 3 games. What has been the key for you offensively?
Just probably more opportunity. I think obviously I was struggling a little bit and trying to work myself out of that. Made a couple shots in the last series, and it builds and builds. And obviously, if you're a hot player, you're probably going to play more minutes. So, with more minutes becomes more opportunity, and just trying to capitalize on that and make open shots when I get them, and make plays when I need to make plays, and keep going out there and guarding and scrapping and contributing to us winning.
What type of adjustment do you believe that you need to make in order to win game 2?
I don't know. We got to watch the film. Just fresh out the shower, so haven't had a chance to break anything down. Obviously, I just know we got to play a lot harder, a lot smarter, and we have to play better. We didn't play a perfect game. I thought we played, pretty well, well enough to win, and they're going to come out, even more guns blazing for them, and we got to exceed that.
Fred, we didn't see Golden State go on one of those trademark runs that they usually do. How'd you guys limit them from doing that?
Just try to make it tough. I thought that we did a pretty good job of trying to key in on Steph and Clay, and those are the three-point shot makers that they have, and so trying to make it tough. They had some wide open ones that they missed. I'm sure they'll look at the film and see where they can be better as well, and we just got to keep continuing to fight. And I think when they did make one or two, we got to go down the other end and score. I think we did a good job of that, just taking the ball out, pushing it back at them, and trying to, just keep going back and forth. They started off the third pretty well, and we answered and tied it back up, even for that quarter. And they may have won that quarter by 3, but 3 is different from 6 to 9, and so just trying to minimize as much as possible.
How impressed are you that all year round you kind of exemplified that your strength in numbers, and on the highest stage now you're personifying that again?
Yeah, we know what we're capable of. We know, this roster, what we're capable of. The guys on the bench, the other guys, obviously we got one of the best players in the league, and we got all-stars, and we have veterans, and we have everything. So it's just a matter of going out there and performing on the highest stage, and this is what you work for all year, all summer, and now it's just time to go out there and let loose and have fun and continue to keep building. So it's a good win, and we'll take it, but obviously we've got a long way to go.
And how impressed are you by what you saw from Pascal tonight, especially? Yeah,
he's special, man. He's a handful. He's hard to guard out there in the open floor, and I thought he just did a good job being physical, getting to the rim, getting a lot of layups, made his open threes, and when he's playing with that motor like that, he's tough to guard. So we'll see how they adjust, and we got to be ready for everything in game 2.
Pascal's a guy who didn't see an NBA game until he was 16, didn't play organized basketball until 18. How do you explain, 7 years later, he's in game 1 of the finals on 32 points?
He's special, man. He's a special kid. He's a special guy, and he's a special basketball player. And I think that we're watching him unfold into being one of those forces in this league, and he's gonna, give people a lot of problems in this league for a long time. So, just trying to stay locked in this series, and we're gonna need him to play at that high level like that, and hopefully he can build on it for game 2.
You ever hear the building like that before?
No. I mean, it seems like each game gets better and better and louder and louder. Some random times in the regular season, they get crazy, or overtime game or something, but you could feel the city's on fire right now, and it's building up each game, and we need them to keep coming and bring them more. So we need it to be even louder on Tuesday, and we'll try to go out there and pay them back with a win.
What do you think of Drake rocking the gel colors jersey?
Yeah, it was a nice look for him. He's wilding for the wristband, though. That was a little too far. The sweatband on the arm, I don't know about that one, but he's into it. He's over there. Obviously, we appreciate him on the sideline, and appreciate the fact that he comes out and supports us.
How important is to keep the home court advantage in this series?
It's big. We want to take advantage. We worked all season to have a good record, and that gives you a chance to have home court in the playoffs. So we got game 1. We got to look and see where we can be better. not overreact, not get too high or too low, and try to, take care of game two. Yeah, I mean, it's not reassuring for us. That's Danny Green, man. He's done this his whole career. He's 40% three-point shooter. For us, as long as he keeps taking them, we're happy. So we know what he's going to do. He's done it on this level, at the highest level, at a very high level, and he's continued to do that his whole career. So we know what he brings to the table, and it's just a matter of when it was going to turn around. And we saw tonight, I thought he had even more he could have made. So I'm sure, he'll come back out ready for game two.
How do you guys feed from Kawhi Leonard and Green have championship experience in this team? How do you guys feed from that?
They just lead by example. They don't preach to anybody. We don't talk down to each other in the locker room. We're all equals, and those guys lead by example. They come in, take care of business. They stay locked in. They don't get too high. They don't get too low. They don't get enamored by all the cameras and the bright lights. And they set the tone for the team to follow suit. So those guys have been great for us, along with Mark and Kyle and our veterans. They do a great job of leading for us.
Very important. Especially playing against the 3-time, 4-time, whatever champions. I mean, so many times they've been. We got to protect home court. That's what we fought for all year. This is what so many guys played so many games during the season for. And, can't give them any type of light or confidence. We got to keep taking advantage of the advantage that we have.
They threw a lot of bodies at Kawhi, a lot of defensive pressure. How are some of you guys able to take advantage of that?
Not shocking, but he's done a great job facilitating, finding guys. Breaking down the defense, swinging the ball. Pascal got some open ones at the rim. Mark got some open ones. And we got some open ones in the perimeter, too. Got some uncontested looks, and some finally dropped.
Danny, you've been struggling with the shot lately, but how were you able to snap out of that streak, and those winning championships in the past have helped you to really become the shooter that you
Just keep shooting, man. That's it. There's no secret. We're going to get out of a shooting slump. You got to keep shooting.
Danny, whenever they would kind of make it a close game, you guys were able to stave them off. What was the key to that?
Stopping the bleeding just by continue to play defense and offensively execute and setting some good screens, attacking, keeping our pace. But we have to do a better job of still limiting their second chance points, getting to their shooters and keeping them off the free throw line.
What impressed you most about what Pascal was able to do tonight, especially against such a good defender?
Of how well he did it without most people not even knowing. He was just getting some easy ones and getting to the rim and also knocking down shots, taking his time. It was huge for us, and rebounding the way he did.
You've been to an NBA Finals before. Kawhi's been here, Serge's been here, but there's a bunch of guys in this room who haven't. How impressed were you with just getting here and then not letting the moment get?
Very impressed of how poised they were, especially Fred, Pascal. Just enjoying the moment and continue to just play basketball and not letting the bright lights get to them. But the first couple minutes, everybody's adrenaline's going. We had a couple missed shots because everybody's excited, juiced up, probably some strong ones. But once the first couple minutes get out, then guys kind of settle in, start playing some pretty good basketball.
Given how they came back a lot in the Western Conference Finals, they're obviously capable of that. Does the attention or focus change at all in the fourth quarter when you think that run is coming, or does it just be caught like?
The tension's always in every quarter. They're used to being down and coming back. The third quarter, they always come in pretty heavy and blitzing, and especially in the fourth quarter when they're down, those last couple of minutes, they're very good at finding the shooters and hitting down some big threes. So we want to be focused on that throughout the whole game, not just the third and fourth quarter, but limiting them and not letting them go on runs, and especially letting them come back when we have a decent lead.
What do you think of the experience? What the next adjustment that you guys need to make in order to win the series?
When we look at film, I'll let you know.
What do you think of the atmosphere tonight? Just having
the atmosphere was amazing, man. From start to finish, from when I drove into the tunnel, fans were there greeting me as if I was the best player on the planet, which I know I'm not. And I've been playing well, but they didn't care. They were just excited to be, here, be in the atmosphere, and the energy from the start to finish, from the anthems to tip, and they were huge for us. And said that's what we've been fighting for all years, for this to have this crowd behind us.
Nick said what stands out to him about Pascal is his relentless ability to improve himself. What have you seen from his work ethic?
He just doesn't get any doubt in himself. He's always confident attacking, and that's key. That's huge. Even in other series where they've played off him, they had some good rim protection. It was hard for him to get there, but now it's a little bit more open, a little more free. He's able to still get out and run and attack, and regardless of who's guarding him, he doesn't care. He's going to try to, he's relentless at attacking the rim and getting there.
What do you think of Drake rocking that Delco?
I didn't notice till you just told me, but that's him. That's what he does. Guys, he likes to troll people, so all fun and games until hopefully we keep winning.